This fisherman is so skilled that even veteran anglers admire his expertise. Using premium German braided line, razor-sharp Japanese carbon steel hooks, and lightweight Chinese carbon fiber rods, he relies on top-tier gear for every expedition. For years, he has traveled across the world investigating giant aquatic predators and uncovering the truth behind mysterious attacks linked to dangerous waterways. This time, his journey brings him deep into the Amazon in search of the one legendary fish that has escaped him for nearly 2 decades. Not long ago, a local fisherman landed a massive catfish. When its stomach was opened, an entire human skeleton was discovered inside. Since only bones remained, forensic experts were unable to identify the victim. Many believed the fish had swallowed someone from a nearby riverside village. Hearing this shocking story, Jeremy became convinced that this could be the infamous man-eating giant catfish he had spent years trying to find. Determined to solve the mystery, he headed into the dense jungles of Guyana with the help of a local guide. Before setting off, they gathered unusual bait that looked like rotten fruit but was packed with thick white larvae loaded with protein, making it irresistible to fish. Jeremy used these grubs to study the river's ecosystem. Within moments, a small fish took the bait. He then hooked that fish as live bait and cast it back into the water. Almost instantly, something powerful struck. When he reeled it in, he caught a fierce predator the locals called the Destroyer. The fact that such a huge fish attacked within minutes showed just how intense the competition for food was beneath the surface. Jeremy saved the Destroyer to use as bait during the night. After dark, strange noises echoed along the riverbank, but he wisely stayed inside. The next morning, his bait had vanished. Camera footage revealed that a large caiman had stolen it, and several more crocodilians were lurking nearby. Realizing these predators could become a serious obstacle, Jeremy stayed in a nearby village to gather information about the rumored giant catfish. There he met a man named Ken and his son Tiga. Years earlier, while swimming in the river, Tiga had been dragged underwater by a mysterious creature before a friend scared it away with a bow and arrow. Ken believed the attacker had been the legendary catfish, but after examining the scars, Jeremy concluded the wounds matched a caiman attack instead. It became clear that crocodiles, not catfish, were responsible for many of the reported incidents. Jeremy recruited experienced local fishermen to help him avoid the dangerous reptiles. To pinpoint larger fish, he deployed a fish finder and carefully lowered his bait into the river. Over the following days, he constantly changed locations and experimented with different bait, but the giant remained elusive. During the search, he caught around 30 fish, including several red-tailed catfish. Although those fish can grow over 130 centimeters long, they would still be prey compared to the monster Jeremy was chasing. Rain clouds soon rolled in, signaling that rising water levels would push fish back into the main river channel, forcing him to leave the area. Every day, he explored fresh fishing spots, and each night he waited patiently with modern alarm-equipped rods, hoping for one final opportunity. Then, in the middle of the night, the alarm suddenly screamed. Jeremy grabbed the rod and started reeling. A large fish briefly exploded through the surface, proving massive predators were nearby. Moments later, another rod bent violently. This fish was far stronger than anything he had fought before. Jeremy believed this might finally be the creature he had searched for over the last 20 years. He held the line tight and battled with everything he had. The fish pulled so hard that even his heavy-duty tackle was close to failing, and he feared the equipment would snap at any second. After nearly 30 exhausting minutes, the giant finally surfaced. With the help of his team, they dragged it onto the bank. It was an enormous Goliath catfish. According to the locals, these giants can reach nearly 3 meters in length and are capable of swallowing almost anything they can fit into their mouths. Weighing an incredible 113 kilograms, it took 3 people just to lift it. At last,